Hello everybody. So before I get into my video about my own life, let me say this to y'all. Leave ES alone. Yep, I said it. Leave that lady alone. I know, like I said, we get on here and we share our stories and we share our lives, and you know, that doesn't mean we come on here to get attacked by you miserable ass bitches. That's not what us sharing our life means and what it's about. We just want y'all to see our life while we're on the continent. She was building. I'm just basically living my life in peace, and I haven't started building yet. I ain't in a rush to build. But as I am an open book, ES is not that open book. ES will feed you just enough to get you curious, okay? And that's just exactly what she did. She got y'all to where y'all curious. You making up this and making up that and try to figure out what's going on. That's naturally what our minds do. But don't get on here and attack her. You miserable ass. Fuck with somebody. Same way y'all did me. You can't bother me no more because you did it last year. But like I said, what the saddest part of all of this is, who is on here talking about her? Who is on here analyzing her fucking life and her marriage, and does Vin Man have a wife and some kids and all the shit? Y'all saying she had all these marriages. So what? If she did or if she didn't, so fucking what? See, like I have said in many videos, we don't know y'all's fucked up ass lives and y'all dirty ass roach infested houses and y'all lights being shut off and gas being shut off. You don't have enough gas to get to work. We don't know y'all's life when y'all ain't got no food to feed your kids or feed yourself because you don't share your life with us. I shared, my life was an open book until you miserable ass bitches started turning my life against me as I'm trying to share it with y'all. Okay. Same thing with ES. I don't watch ES that much now because she stopped doing what interests me. I was really interested in her building process. Loved it. Tuned in regularly to watch that. And it just motivated me. So once she stopped building and she got into other things, it didn't catch my interest. Do I have something against her? No. I just was more interested in her building process. But again, please leave that lady alone. If you see she's going through something because she shared that with us, why would you start poking at her? Why do y'all get a kick out of fucking with people and making people's lives more miserable than it already might be? I'm not saying she's miserable, but I'm saying she's clearly sharing with us that she's going through something. And y'all think it's cool to get immediately start making videos about her? My video ain't about her. My video is about you evil ass bitches that's talking shit about her. See, y'all know me. I naturally defend people. I that's just how God made me, and that's what I do. I ain't friends with ES. I don't know her. Like, even on her live, she barely responds to me. I don't leave comments anymore. But I get that's just how she runs her channel. I don't have nothing against ES. I want y'all to leave this black lady alone. Leave all of us the fuck alone. Because you clearly don't like us. You talk shit about us. But the interesting thing is you motherfuckers follow us. Y'all follow us like we finna give y'all a paycheck. You follow us like we're giving you a paycheck to watch us. Now let me go ahead and end this before it get ugly. Anyway, I got a video about my own life over here and about this ties right into this video y'all getting. It ties right into what ES is going through. And y'all watch who y'all put y'all mouth on. Watch who you open your mouth and put them spells on, because when you speak, you're spitting spells out to people. So let me go a little further to say that one thing ES spoke about was the lack of communication, which is something you guys have heard me speak about. I can speak on this a little kind of firsthand because my husband is Dagomba. My husband is from the northern region of Bimbila, born and raised. He is a Muslim, and Bimbila is pretty much a Muslim community. I thank God that we are nowhere near his family. I thank God that we are nowhere near his family. I don't do in-laws Wherever there's an in-law, there is a motherfucking problem. If y'all haven't had that problem, amen. God bless you in the name of Allah. Hallelujah. Okay. But where, in my opinion, where there's an in-law, there's a fucking problem. Okay? They do have a lack, there is a lack of communication. Like I don't know if it's all Ghanaians or because I'm only really communicating with my husband. They don't, well, and the boys at the store. They're not really talkers. They speak in my husband speaks in parables to the point where I've had to tell him, can you talk from your own mind? Like, can you tell me how you feel about something? And stop stating parables or what God said or what Allah said. No, no, no. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you think. But they have a problem with communicating. The problem is they don't. Their communication is very limited. It's very minimal. Not limited. It's very minimal. That can be a problem for us. When you're always told, oh, maybe you need to learn the language, or maybe you need to wrap yourself, or maybe you need to calm down, have patience. You know how many times people have told me to have, oh, calm down, have patience. Do you know how many times people have told me that shit? It disturbs me to hear it now. That's all y'all have to say. These are people that something can happen between you and a friend, or you and a or you and your husband, whoever, and they'll say, oh, no, 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 that happened yesterday. We won't talk about it. Yeah, we are going to talk about it because I need some closure to this shit. Why did you do that? Why did you do this? Why did this happen? I don't care who it is. They're quick to say, oh, no, 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 that happened yesterday. Or that happened last week. We won't talk about it. Just forget about it. It's over. No, it's not over. So, as far as ES, I remember when the mother-in-law came and the damn bitch-ass friend came. And I don't give a damn who watched this. I mean what I say. I remember when the mother-in-law came and the bitch-ass friend came. I don't know who was worse and who was worse. But I remember there was an issue. And then the grandpa came in and sent their asses away. Of course, I don't know what was said. I don't speak Dagomba. My husband speaks Dagomba, but he don't watch YouTube. But yeah, I have never been to Bimbila. I have met his mom in Accra, and no. Let me fix that. The lady I thought was his mom was not his mom, but that was before that I knew. In Ghana, everybody was your brother, everybody was your mother, everybody was your auntie. So I just met somebody that was called mom. That wasn't his mom at all. So, and I've never had a conversation with her because she only speaks Dagomba. She does not speak Twi. She's a Muslim. She doesn't speak Arabic, Hausa. She doesn't speak Twi. She speaks nothing but Dagomba, period. And I had to talk, and I've talking to her through my husband, who I believe wasn't relaying the shit right, because one, he speaks English but doesn't understand English very well. I don't know Vin Man's understanding of English because I don't know him. I just see them on, on here. My husband speaks good English, almost perfect English, but he does not that British English they speak, and he doesn't understand my English. So there is a communication issue there. I've told you guys many times before that me and my husband's biggest issue was the culture difference and the language barrier. And 5 years later, that is the same thing. That's our biggest issue. My husband is everything to me. But that communication is a big deal for me. When we can't communicate, it creates problems. It makes me feel some type of way when you won't talk to me about something, about whatever. To be around, and then not only that, my husband is a true introvert. He is the definition of introvert. And so that on top of his culture of we don't talk about this, we don't talk about that, we don't say this, we don't say that. I smoke cigarettes. I ain't never probably going to Bimbila. Because, if we do go, I will definitely be in a hotel. I ain't staying in nobody's mama house because I'm grown and I don't give a damn if I'm Muslim or not. I do not rap. I choose not to rap. I rap when I want to rap. And I do, y'all know I rap during Ramadan, at least the first week. When I'm fasting, I rap. If I make it through the first week of Ramadan, I'm wrapping the first week of Ramadan. Um, a lot of times that's all I can do because I do take medicine every day. I take my blood pressure medicine every day. So I'm breaking fast every day anyway. But I try to at least attempt to do Ramadan just to show God that I'm trying. So yeah. Um, yeah, if I have something else to say, I'll be back. Hello everybody. Thank you for being here. I want to speak to you. I want to speak to those who thought it was okay to have my name in their mouth, speaking things they knew nothing about. It was okay to have my name in their mouth, speaking things they knew nothing about, trying to destroy my life when you didn't know me at all. I understand that you didn't know who I was then or who I am now. Well, who are you? That would have been for you to find out before you put my name in your mouth. You thought it was cool to sit up and speak spells against me, 'cause they were spells. That's exactly what they were. Probably didn't know it, but that's exactly what your words were, spells. And I'll tell you something. The Lion's portal was open at 8, if you are a believer. If you are a believer. And now we have Mercury retrograde. Okay, let's just get down to the bottom of this. You thought it was cool to sit up and talk shit about me. Well, let me take that back because I need to keep this language clean. For spiritual reasons, I need to keep this language clean. You thought it was cool to sit up and talk about me and laugh at me and make fun of my life. A person you don't know, you knew nothing about me. You let a person feed me to you that was once right here with me but fell out with me because she didn't understand that the man that she wanted over here had a wife. And then all her little minions followed her. And somehow I got to you. And you thought it was cool to sit up for days, laugh and making fun. You and all your little minions. Lord have mercy. Like I said, you didn't know who I was then or, or who I am now. But now the time has come for you to find out. If you haven't already start to see and find out who I am, who I was then, you will soon. You most definitely will soon. I would tag you, but I don't even want to give you that grace. I don't even want people. See what happened with you is your people. You talked about me so bad that your people came to see who I was and got me like 1,000 followers over the time. I won't give you that grace. They're not gonna click my little. They're not gonna listen to the name and then go over to your page and follow you just because you messy as hell. Because they will follow you just because you're messy. They will follow you just to see what you're saying about me, to come back and tell me, yeah, you got some followers from me too. People who want to sit on your page silently and see what you had to say to come back and tell me. And then you had people sitting on your page that was on my side that spoke out. And what happened? They got blocked. They got blocked. So, again, the time has come. The time has come. There's so many things I could say about you, but they would be really ugly things, and I don't want to do that. I can't do that right now. I can't do it today. Nope, not in this here session right here. I cannot. Then I turned around and I lost people because of the shit y'all did, because of the things y'all did. But anyway, I am going to keep this cute, like I said before. And what I need to do is set up my altar over again you know, get it nice and clean, refreshed, because them ancestors is coming, baby. Them ancestors is coming. Ah, they coming. Because see, what I never did to any one of you, and you, is wronged you. I never wronged you. Even when I got fed up and cussed you out from the tip of my toes up through my gut, I never wronged you. I gave you what you asked for. I mean, you asked for it. Like I said, you kept knocking, and I came out and gave you what you wanted. I have a right to do that legally, morally, spiritually. I have a right to do that. But oh, baby, that was nothing compared to what you have coming. And see, one thing about you is you don't display anything, nothing about you displays that you have a connection with God or any higher power for that matter. Everything you display shows that you're connected to darkness. And that darkness follows you around. And that darkness is what controls you. You even tried to go for my husband. You did, but you know what my moderators was? While you were looking for the videos, my moderator was on there making them all private. She was making them private and called me and told me, Miss Kimberly, so-and-so is trying to get your husband's videos, and I am making them all private just in case you notice. Okay. See, those are the moderators I have that you don't have. That's the support I have that you don't have. But anyway, the more I talk, you know, I'm scared I might get angry and start, or not even angry. I might just get I'm so passionate about what I say and do that my language will change. My body language will change. I will get so into this. Then I'll start like calling you names and stuff. And I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. Am I gloating? Yeah. It's like when somebody bother you and your big brother come, which I never had. I had younger brothers, they're big brothers now. Or some girls mess with you and your sister come, which I also never had. Never had a big sister or little sister, but I did have brothers. They were just younger than me, but they're big now. Oh, Ohio. Oh, Ohio. Should you stop now, Kim? You should stop now. Girl, yeah, you done said enough. Okay, let me get out of here and go watch some TikTok or some YouTube, or write in my little journal, write in my little good notes, and Kim, get off of there. You're talking too much. Really? Get off of there. Get off of there. Okay. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to go ahead and sign off now, y'all. Me. That old lady that married her grandson. Me. That old lady that lives in the dirt. Me. That old lady that y'all said didn't have no bra, no bed, and no luggage. And I walked through the airport with black trash bags. I thought, these people are crazy. I have never, I don't even know if the airport let you walk with trash bags. And then one of my moderators said, Miss Kim, pay no attention. We saw pictures of you going to the airport and leaving the airport. I was like, yeah, but what is her problem? See, the thing with you is you wasn't a child. You wasn't 20 or 30 or 16. Bitch, you're like 50, 60 years old. Talking about a husband you probably don't have. We ain't never seen him. He probably don't exist. Maybe he left your ass a long time ago. master's degree. Child, if I don't know what school you went to, please don't say she didn't go to Michigan State. Please let this be on Ohio State. No, no, none against Ohio State, but please don't say she went to Michigan State, Wayne State, or the University of Michigan. Please. Because if that's what they taught you, that's what you spent your money on to be who you are now. A gossiping on YouTube? I mean, at least Wendy Williams got rich from gossiping. I told y'all I should have got off of here. I should have got off of here. Should have got off of here. She married her Latif's grandma. Latif's grandma. It's so interesting because, bitch, I forgot. I do forget about you, and then you just kind of come back. And this day, you were brought back to my attention. This day, about 40 minutes ago, I was laying down, and you were brought back to my attention by the right entities for a reason. Yeah, probably this lady crazy, this old lady crazy. Think what you want to think. You can't say nothing else about me. You didn't say I was dirty, live in the dirt, married my grandson, committing incest. You said a lot about me. Y'all have said a lot about me. And guess what? I'm still here. I'm still beautiful. I still got lovely hair. I still got 60-year-old, 2-year-old beautiful skin. I still have a cute shape. I still have the same husband. I still eat the same food. I haven't changed. I'm still the same person. Except I got way more subscribers and followers now, which didn't mean much because it ain't do much. Nobody's really engaging because I don't talk shit. I don't have no drama going on. I wish I could sit up for 3 hours and talk trash about somebody just to get back at them, but that ain't my cup of tea. That's not what I do. I don't condone in that type of shit. Anyway, let me go close my curtain. A little tired of looking at all these mango trees and coconut trees back there. Soon I will be hearing the frogs and the toads and the crickets and the night birds. And it's such a beautiful sound. It is such a beautiful sound. Over here in the village, over here in the dirt. A lottie dottie, we like the party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just the man that's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right. Yeah. Gone. Let me get sewn up out of here. Let me get on up out of here, y'all. And before the next one, y'all, you got a booger in the nose. No, I don't. That's not what that is. That's not what that is. Y'all so petty. Y'all just so fucking petty with dumb shit. Like, did you see that dot on her face or that? Oh, somebody asked me, did Kay give me the black eye? I think it was, I don't know which eye it was, but yeah, that eye always gonna look black. It just kind of surfaces and goes away and comes back and goes away. But anyway, I don't know. I think it was this eye. But they're both like that. See, now I'm just rambling on, y'all. Let me go ahead and get off here. I love y'all. Stay blessed.